I'll be sitting right up front, so expect my grin when you're up there.
Well, I appreciate that, man.
Absolutely. Now, as we approach and turn into 2026, we've just experienced in 2025 the passing of the Genius Act. We've got the Clarity Act on the fringe and some others. What do you think the landscape looks like, not just for DAG, Digital Asset Ascension Group, but your clients and in the overall market?
Yeah, so 2026 is going to be a pivotal year for digital assets and the actual adoption of this technology, right? There's been a lot of conjecture. We've had securitized, tokenized some funds, but there's really no liquidity. Like, what is the benefit of tokenization? Everybody's been trying to create a market, but now that we have the proliferation of stablecoins through the Genius Act and all of those that are going to come to pass here, I think you're going to see a lot of more liquidity move into the market and a lot more appetite for these alternative investments that have been tokenized. With the Clarity Act coming around, we don't know if these are securities or commodities or currencies. What are they, right? We have a few assets that have full regulatory clarity here in the U.S. with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP being listed on the commodities exchange with Bitnomial here today, which is awesome. But outside of that, everybody's still skeptical and they don't quite understand how these things are going to be taxed or what the implications of holding them are. We did have the OCC come out and say that you can hold digital assets at the bank to be able to pay the fees for transacting on the networks, which is a huge step forward in comparison to where we've been in the past. But I'm really excited about 2026 and the actual adoption of this asset class. I think it's going to be a Cambrian explosion for crypto here, over the next 12 months.
Land has always been one of the most dependable ways to build and protect wealth. And now Liquid Acre is bringing that timeliness stability into the modern digital era. Liquid Acre's mission is simple: make real estate investment accessible, opening opportunities that were once out of reach for most people. Liquid Acre introduces non-fungible acres, NFAs, digital representations of surveyed land recorded fully on chain. Each NFA is tied to real property and allows multiple participants to hold fractional exposure to the same asset. And this is not land that sits still. NFAs can include developed acreage with infrastructure such as waste-to-energy systems, solar, water improvements, and other enhancements that can increase the land's functional and economic value. Beyond that, Liquid Acre is building the world's first global crypto-to-land brokerage, creating a seamless path between fiat, crypto, and land, all through one unified platform. Their upcoming Liquid Acre marketplace will feature transparent asset views, dashboards, and performance tools, giving investors clarity and control over their land-linked digital positions. And as a major milestone, Liquid Acre is preparing for the Liquid Manzana TGE on January 30th, 2026, taking place in San Salvador, El Salvador, reinforcing its commitment to operating within forward-thinking and compliant regulatory frameworks. Finally, at the heart of it all, Liquid Acre is making a real-world difference, bringing improvements to various regions by enabling individuals to gain access to essential resources and a path to financial prosperity.